Welcome back, baby dolls. It's your favorite time. We're going to be doom scrolling Twitteroonies. And yes, if you haven't seen it by now already, Binance, the official Binance, has posted ping pong rackets. That's right, Binance. They've actually posted ping pong rackets. And I've made my breaking news video here for you today, but they have officially hinted at pDAI, ping pong rackets. Now, of course, there's going to be soy boy copers going, oh no, they didn't actually say that. And you say blah, 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 whatever. I don't give a crap, okay? You're waiting for BlackRock to say they like Bitcoin so you can buy it at $48,000. I want to buy my Bitcoin at $480, okay? You want to buy it at $48,000. I want to buy it at $480, okay? So metaphorically, that's what we're using as an example here to show you it's a believe in something cycle. You can all go and suck a fat one. Also, you're going to buy it one day. It just depends what price it is, you know? Mr. Tango, Richard is about to show off his marketing skills. Millions of people getting free digital notepads. Kids will love it. I can see these devices staying in households for years on end. There will be haters, but if you know, you know. This is about to get crazy. So that is actually wonderful to see. Let's play some Guile theme music, because this is where we are now, friends. You, me, and Spoonie. PulseChain marketing gets 400,000 have been sent to charity, and your kids can draw some little stuff up and around, down, and hopefully some green candles pump. Remember, it's not a direct one-for-one correlation. You don't just go spend on marketing and then people go buy the coins. Crypto is a reflection of the business cycle, but you only get the big pump in your business cycle when the business cycle goes up, number one. And number two, how much, I guess, effort you've done to be into the mind share of everyone's minds out here. That's what we're doing. We're like planting the seeds. And I know it feels like we've been planting the seeds forever, but it is what it is, okay? We have to wait for the rain. You know, like you're a farmer. You don't know when it's going to rain, but you've tended to your land. You've tended to your land. When's it going to rain? It's going to be Altseason. Hopefully it is soon. We need Russell 2000 to go up and stop being racist. Embrace the pain and see the opportunity. I 100% agree. I know it's been a long time. You know what I mean? It's been a very, very, very long time. Here you have Wizard of Slowho. The price is too damn high. It needs to go down 30% minimum. Send anime where it begons. Okay, so he's just talking about one of these, another meme coin out here. I mean, God bless you. Like, friends, I know I want all the meme coins to go up. There's just freaking 100,000 bajillion, bro. Too many coins, not enough believers. Too many coins, not enough believers. Quattro Cinco. I mean, I hope this goes without saying, but if you're new to crypto, the Hex and PulseChain electronic drawing boards are not a good place to store your seed words. A good old-fashioned pen and paper is better for that. So that is a very funny, double meaning, helping with utility, making people think about crypto security posts. Well done, Mr. Quattro Cinco, or Mrs. Quattro Cinco. You just don't know these days. Some people are actually both. Oh, executive producer of the Highest of Stakes Hex documentary, here for intelligent discussion. Well, you'll find nothing intelligent here, so just peanut brain authority and friendship. Mr. PulseChain crypto dips. I would literally die. So obviously, friends, please be careful of crypto security, friends. This is the thing. That's why, friends, look, if you want freedom and liberty, you know, go hang around in whatever country you hang around. I don't give a crap about that. In my Telegram, there's no freedom and liberty. It's dictatorship. You understand? I tell you dictator things. I don't want any coin younger than 2 weeks. I want a narrative, a thesis. Tell me why the thing's going to go up. Just make it 2 sentences. Tell me why we have information asymmetry. If you can't answer that for me, I don't want to see it. Get out. And by the way, that's how we keep everything clean. And we're just spamming GIFs and memes to each other. But that's crypto. 99% of stuff are junk. OIP. Ownerless, immutable, permissionless. Posted by Binance. The ping pong rackets. Friends, who was the very first person to post publicly the ping pong coin stuff? Me! And it came from my friend who circumcises people. Kyle, snip, 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 the circumciser. It came from us, not Binance. With all due respect, friends, market, they're bigger than one person. They're bigger than one peanut brain. It doesn't need me, okay? I know it thinks like it needs me. It doesn't need me. You understand? It's bigger than me. I'm nothing. I'm a grain of sand on the beach, okay? I'm a pimple on an elephant's butt, all right? I'm one dingleberry in a sea of dingleberries on Borat's butthole, okay? It doesn't need me. It doesn't need your shitty little $300,000 clip. It doesn't need it to survive or die. It doesn't need your little shitty $300,000 insertion, okay? It's either going to happen or it doesn't. They're binary. They're network effects. XRP did not need every major KOL to say nice things about it. It went up 840% in 12 months. 9.4x. It didn't need crypto banter. It didn't need altcoin twink putters. It didn't need incest answers. It didn't need Ben Copen. It didn't need our friend Ivan. It did not need a single freaking major KOL in crypto to say nice things about it. It still went 840% up. It's now the third biggest crypto. It didn't need them. The army is bigger than that. My nipples remain pegged. You better stock up on Band-Aids. Because it's about to get real hot in here. Nico, friends I've made along the way. A lot of just Twitter usernames. No one cares. Good list. Not a single KOL, Shill, or slop account. I just trusted individuals who never grift. So it's good lift, but yeah, that's unfortunately no one cares when they see just long lists. But I guess if you're new to crypto Twitter and you see stuff like that, it's worth following. I guess I follow like every single one of them. Friends, this. When I say highs, why do you friends? Just sit down, put your pants back on. Put your pants back on. When I say highest value content in crypto, I don't just invent shit. I check every single corner of the space. They don't have asymmetric upside stuff. They don't. If they did, I grab it. Well, you think I'm just sitting there? Oh, golly gee, look at this asymmetric upside stuff. I'm going to shut my mouth. No, I get in and I tell you about it. Where are they? Where's the asymmetric upside stuff? Asymmetric upside means if you do more digging information, you find that the market's mispricing something. As you learn more information that no one is bothered to learn yet because they're too depressed because altcoins aren't up, you can see that there's a big gap. If you fill up the gap of knowledge, you can see the big upside target. You're trying to buy $1 for 1 cent, so you don't need leverage. Most of the KOLs are telling you, come do my Bybit trading bot. Ha, 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 ha. Come do my grid bot. Yes. That's how you make all your money. Yes. Come buy Solana at 300 because it's going to 600. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. They're forcing you to do leverage because they don't want to do the work, but they don't need to do the work because you've made them so rich because all you cucks keep subscribing to them and give them a shitload of money. They have the ICO unlocks. Do you get it? They have the VIP subscribers. Their Bitcoin Max is telling you, ha ha ha, have a 95% Bitcoin Maxi portfolio. It can never go down. Easy for you to say when you have 7,000 VIP subs paying you 850 grand a month. Easy for you to tell people, ha ha ha, just get into Bitcoin. It will never go down. Okay, bro, you can go live your life. I don't care. I'm doing my own thing. And I give you many examples of where they're wrong. Many examples. They're wrong at the biggest, most critical points of the turn. And then as a follower, aka a blue-pilled sheep cuck who can't think for him or herself, you have to hope that they pivot. 90% of the time, they don't pivot. Instead, what they do is they gaslight you. I remember this from last cycle. You mark my words. They don't pivot. 9 out of 10 of them don't pivot. The 1 out of 10 are smart enough to pivot. 9 out of 10 of them say, well, golly gee, like if you bought the very, very bottom 3.5 years ago on leverage, you'd be up by now. You wouldn't need to rotate. That's what they say. That's how they live with themselves. Because they have to tell something to themselves in the mirror to sleep at night because they have thousands and thousands and thousands of their followers saying, you cost us the Altseason. You told us to have Bitcoin. You told us this wasn't cheap. It actually was cheap. You told me XRP was going to zero. It did a 9x. Over and over and over again. They will gaslight you. That's why they're KOLs. You're only going to realize this in the next freaking bear market. You're going to realize that they are popular for a reason because they talk shit. That's why. They're freaking grifters. They know how to manipulate. That's why they have a following. Not because they're amazing buy low, sell highers. It's because they know how to charismatically fool a crowd of people. My nipples remain pegged. Okay? My nipples remain pegged. It's still 200x away to $1. PulseChain's cheap. Hex is cheap. Ink is cheap. EHEX, PHEX, I don't care. PulseChain, PulseX, they're all cheap. Really, really, really cheap. Mr. Shill Gates, somewhere right now in a secret laboratory, your friend Sommi is measuring the tablet dimensions, counting every letter, adding it all up. And then he will divide that number by the number of tablets, and he'll run through the golden ratio, finally proving the predetermined hidden message contained within the devices spell out pDAI in ancient Sumerian alpha numeric context. Here is Mr. Custard. pDAI equals $1. Now, of course, friends, we're going to play some, let's play some Pumpy G music for that. Thank you to Mr. Shill Gates. The most beautiful symphony of what happened is everybody started making jokes about me with the, the schizo guy, like everything's a conspiracy. And then Binance literally took a big fat dump on all their heads and dropped the ping pong racket post. I don't know how they're reacting. I haven't seen their reactions, okay? But I'll tell you right now, if anything goes off in the past and it repeats again, nobody pays attention unless the price is up. That's it. I'm looking at this like, dude, it's literally confirming right in front of your eyes. The only thing that hasn't reacted is price. So you don't believe it. But that's like I tell you that we've discovered Bitcoin and it's going to be on an ETF one day and Bitcoin's $1,000. But you don't believe it unless it goes to 48,000 and the Bitcoin spot ETF actually announces. You want to buy Bitcoin at 48,000. I want to buy it at 1,000. You want to buy $1 for 50 cents. I want to buy the dollar for 1 cent. I'm happy to take on more risk because I'm here 18 hours a day. Highest value content in crypto. Friendship confirmed. LibertySwap Finance. From now on, we don't do countdowns. We just ask when buying. I mean, if you couldn't make it anymore, friends, just to let you know, I made a whole dedicated video saying no more countdowns. And I told everybody for you, okay? I know people are going to do them. Everybody's, just gets excited. But it's all psyops. I don't do countdowns. Countdowns, 99% of the time, just always end bad. Reality is never as good as the expectations, okay? Countdowns, never, look, on average, they just wear you out, okay? They never live up to your expectations. And now we have LibertySwap Finance saying no more countdowns. Very interesting. The thing about ETH maxis is this. While some dismiss them as insufferable, behind the scenes, they're often Ethereum's harshest critics. That's because they want Ethereum to win more than anyone else. Some call it insufferable. I call it unwavering dedication. If your chain has no maxis, it has no soul. This guy made the strategic Ethereum reserve.xyz website, which shows the list, and that's where we are. Everybody in PulseChain community got him to put PulseChain SAC on there. Mr. Fabda. Yeah, man. I mean, it's just if you can't see it by now, they're all fans. Okay, I am there. Late night, adult pornography, corn. I'm their equivalent. Okay, peg nipple dude. I've got a bucket hat that says literally "Call me daddy." Okay, if they got a girlfriend or a wife listening in the other room, they're like, listen. When people's girlfriends and wives hear me in the other room, they yell to their husbands and boyfriends. They say, you better be watching some sort of gay erotic porn because that explains more than what the hell you could possibly be looking at right now. And it's just a man pegging his own nibbles, showing, astrology and price charts going up, okay? They're all watching, friends. This is your friend Sommi language, okay? There's a reason why AI says, I'm Ethereum's secret weapon. Okay, what's Ethereum's public weapon? Chomly. DeFi Dad. One of the many reasons I'm so convicted to keep betting on Ethereum. More today than ever in its history. I never thought I'd say this. Ethereum went up 250%. It's still contrarian. It's still hated. It's still hated. Friends, you literally had Crypto Banter. Shout out to Randy Boo, friend of the channel. Crypto Banter. Randy Boo literally made a whole episode on Friday last week saying Tom Lee is going to rotate his Ethereum into Solana. The guy, friends... Let me get the lollipop out, okay? Tom Lee literally got asked in an interview. I covered for you on the weekend. He literally got asked, hey, are you going to move your Ethereum to Solana? What do you think about the transaction speed? Tom Lee, he literally said, Wall Street does not care about this fast transaction stuff because they're going to build their own infrastructure. Wall Street build their own infrastructure around the stuff and then they supply you with basically, I'll rewrite it for you, dog shit. They supply you with like ETF products and stuff so they can market mate and sit in the middle. They don't care about this fast transaction speed. They care that their clients, it just never goes offline and they don't lose money. They don't give a crap. They're going to build their own infrastructure anyway. They build their own stuff. They build their own platform. The brokers, they build their own platforms. JP Morgan doesn't go use Charles Schwab, Schwab's broker platform. They build it themselves. What makes you think they're going to go and deploy on freaking Solana and do the chain? Go, oh, gee, here you go, take all our network effects, huh? Yes, just take all of my network effect. They don't do that. Do you understand how Wall Street works? You do know how Wall Street works. The thing is, though, admitting you know how Wall Street works, it just doesn't make sense for your bags. I sense a bit of, that word we hate to use, bag bias there. Isn't it, friends, isn't it funny, Habibi? What were they saying all of last year? The adoption is all on Solana. Adoption. They said, oh, don't mid-curve it. Don't mid-curve it. Solana has everyone here. Okay, Tom Lee unzips his pants, flops out his big 1.5 million Ethereum quantity supply buy, and he says Wall Street's literally going to buy the coin because I'm going on CNBC literally every day and telling everyone to buy it. And then what do the Solana guys do? They go, la, can't hear you. Don't mid-curve it, guys. I think you're the mid-curver, bro. I just think you guys have told all your audience you're all long Solana at $250 and now you need it to go to like 2,000 because you can't possibly be exiting at $500 and tell them it's over because that's a freaking 2x. Dime, what a horrendous monthly close. He's speaking about Bitcoin, finishing at 108,000. We probably have Uptember now. Uptember, not Rectember, Uptember. Why? Rainy Boo, who we love and adore, is calling for Bitcoin to crash down to 95K. Ben Copen is calling for a crash. And Jim Cramer is also calling for a terrible Rectember. Maybe this is another green one. Don't know. MERP. Bitcoin at 120K. Super cycle. Bitcoin at 108K. Well, I guess quantum computing will be here any day now and it's over for the coins forever. Obviously making jokes out here. Yes. Also finding, is this Shoutout? Oh yeah, retweeted by this Marty. There's another Marty Farty out there who made his long essay about why Ethereum's going to zero because he goes, I'm a builder. I build architecture. Ethereum's architecture is zero. Yeah, Habibi. I mean, like you guys... Listen, I get it. Without the tech guys, we got nothing in crypto. But we've seen enough examples now, Habib. Tech, it's the cherry on top. It's not the whole cake. Because we just copy-paste the best stuff. People want something to believe in more so than they want a couple of faster transaction speed. You don't need to even believe me. Look at all the evidence. How much technology does Bitcoin have? Zero. How much technology does XRP have? Zero. How much technology does Corridanzo have? Zero. Adoption has technology. Zero. They're top 10. Dogecoin. Zero. Tron. Copy-pasted Ethereum EVM. Zero. 0, 0, 0, freaking zero. But you're not long them, are you? No. You don't own them. Well, you're long Bitcoin and you're long soy. How convenient. The two coins you're turbo long on. You're saying, I am the only answer. Good luck to you guys. Good luck. Here we have Mr. Donovan. DIY investing. This can't be a sell the news event around PulseChain because the market already priced in how worthless the campaign of PulseChain actually was. Kabalkin. This is a huge L. We expected never before marketing. We got children's doodle pads. This has to be a troll. You'll see. Elon Musk. A government that puts foreigners above their own people is, by definition, treasonous and illegitimate. He's right. Elon. Wow, it's actually retweeted by Elon. Well, remember the Chinese guy Elon hired? He copy pasted all of Elon's Grok AI secrets. He put it into OpenAI, ChatGPT, and then he left. He sold $7 million of stock. His thing is going back to China or something. So, yeah, man, we got that's for bear market stuff. When we don't have green candles to yell about. Here we have my friend Sommi. No way! No fucking way! Could it be any more obvious? Ping pong! Look at this ping pong racket! Well, Mr. Decentralized Me. Peg, then list. Interesting. Maria just ended a 2-week live stream. Very interesting. Maria and a glitter pants. We've got Maria's glitter pants right here, friends. Remember, it gave us some agility. So we pumped really high in the bull market. And our bear markets can't keep us down. Okay, so we won the disco pants. The best is yet to come. Shout out to Mr. Pony Picture. Remember, guys, The founder of the chain himself says pDAI is such a stupid coin. Stay away from that stupid pDAI. pDAI stupid. Very interesting. Very interesting. The staker class. Richard Hart sucks at marketing. Oh, I don't know about that, brother. Man, it's just, you know, they need to see a green candle and they go, oh, you're the best. But we'll see. Thank you to Mr. Money Talk Dane. This is a wonderful post. Thank you to Mr. Dane. I've spent more money on direct mail than most people have on PulseChain. Not saying a lot. You know why most of it is so gimmicky? It's because it works. It works even better if it's useful. Think of magnets. So people don't throw it away. I don't see any reason to be bearish. Very interesting. Thank you very much, sir. So, direct mail, friends, I have a high response rate. Yeah. Look, man, friend, I know what you see, okay? You see this big effort, and you're like, oh, the marketing. And you go check the price. Oh, we're up 3%. We need 11x to break even from 4 years ago. I know, man, but we need that business cycle up. Remember, we're waiting for, you know, the calendars to keep ticking. It's always that. There is unemployment data coming out on Friday. US jobs, okay? Comes out this Friday. I got a feeling the unemployment rate's going to just get worse. And you're probably going to be scared immediately. No, it means we're going up. Why? Because they're going to cut faster. And that's your interest rate cuts, you know? And then maybe we get a big blow off in crypto and then maybe the economy cracks later on. But it's all happening, man. It's all happening. Yeah, I've been waiting forever, friends. Nobody has lost their voice more. Nobody has had their veins pop more. Friends, veins on my neck, veins on my forehead, veins on my downstairs department. Veins are popping everywhere. No one has yelled more into a fluffy microphone than me telling this market to go up and hurry up and pump for us. No one. So I feel you in a family-friendly way, by the way. Okay, but what can we do? What are you going to do? You can sell now. Sell. Click sell. I'm holding. Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon.